Good morning, friends. My name is Cindy Santos, and this is Cardio Tone. We're going to have a great workout today. Thank you so much for being here. We'll start off with our warm-up and then hit the workout. We've got several rounds today. It's 30 total, and each group of exercises is going to be 1 minute, 40 seconds each. Make sure to take this at your own pace. And what you can do is, if you start to fatigue, I would say maybe take one of the 1 minute, 40 second blocks out and march in place. Maybe do some squats, maybe do some light stretching, range of motion. Kind of loosen up a little bit, catch your breath, and then get back to it. So don't worry about doing every single one of the drills. You can take light breaks for water for a minute, 40 seconds until we get to the next one. Thanks so much for being here today. Let's have a great time. So we're going to start off with a nice and easy warm-up, side to side. Shake it out. Start shaking out those hands. I hope you're feeling fantastic today. Shoulder rolls. Good. Always go at your own speed, okay? This is your workout. I want you to feel powerful and confident. Woo, this feels great. Add a little rotation. Arms are up. Now dip down just a little bit more, okay? I want to turn the hips, turn those heels. Watch how my heel lifts up. Go side to side. We do not want to torque the knee or the low back. So we want to turn the heels with the body. Ooh, that feels so good on my hips. 4, 3, 2, little elbow roll. I just want you to sweep the elbow across. My hands stay close to my shoulders or chest. Stay down in the legs. You've got this. Now let's take these back elbows up. Good. We want to loosen up the shoulders as well because we will come down to the ground for some mat work, mountain climbers, core, but we're also raising the arms up and down to the sides, doing punches. So we need everything to be warmed up and ready to go. 4, 3, 2, punch side to side. And this isn't a power punch. Just extending that arm, opening up the shoulder blades. Good. Whew. Getting a nice spinal rotation, warming up the muscles along the spine. You've got this. Get down a little bit more. Now uppercut to the front. Still turn those hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, step it out. Here we go. Out. And open up the arms. Woo, I feel this. I really like the series of exercises today. Well, I always like our exercises, okay? I always love them, but for some reason, some classes just speak to me a little bit more, maybe the way that I pair things up, like last week's classes. Holy moly! Especially leg day and bar tone. I think those two I felt for days. It was fantastic. And I had some of my friends text me, letting me know how fantastic they felt too. So I really appreciate that. And you can always make those comments in the video. I saw those. When you comment and you tell me, hey, I went back and I did this class, I really liked it, or can you please try this? Trust me, I read those. I read every single one of those, and I take everything into consideration. Who's working out, how you're working out. Good, reach it back up. This class is for you. I'm just here for the ride. Tricep kick back, take your elbows and squeeze. We want to start squeezing the elbows and engaging. Why? Even though we're not using dumbbells, you will come down to a plank. We will be doing burpees. And you know, the triceps are great stabilizer muscles for those exercises, so we need to make sure that those are ready too. Now give me a press forward with the palms. Keep the hands open. Good. So they're not this. I just want them nice and open. Pull the elbows back and a nice little press forward. Start engaging right in here, right across the chest and shoulders. I want you to imagine that you are actually pushing something away, not just moving your arms. That's muscle engagement, okay? We have to think about how the muscles are squeezing, when they're squeezing, what angles. Take it up. A little bit of the shoulders. Now I want you to squeeze right in here. See? Look, look, look. Right in here. Come up and squeeze, yeah? Good. Let's go back to those triceps and squeeze. Perfect, you've got it. Woo. You've got it, you've got it. Now push forward, and I want you to start engaging and pull those heels back. So we're warming up first, and then we'll hit all of our moves. I will show you variations to either make the exercises more challenging or to go ahead and take them down just a little bit. Raise the arms up. It's all about your workout. I have people who are just beginning, and then I have individuals who have been working out for a long time and need that extra push. So we can do it, friends. Do that rotation again. Here we go. Dip down a little bit more. I hope you feel good. I feel fantastic. 4, 3, 2. Reach it back out again. Good. We'll start a little dynamic stretch in just a moment. Get everything loose and then hit it. Okay, give me a jump rope. So this is important because we do a lot of switch off with the legs. So for example, lunging back, lunging forward and back, side to side, shuffling, jogs, jacks. They all involve the lower leg, okay? So if your calves are tight or your feet or your ankles are a little stiff, you're not gonna feel so good when we do the exercises. So it's real important to warm everything up adequately. It's not just about raising up your heart rate, it's also about warming up those muscles, getting blood pumping through them, getting them pumped. So if I turn to the side, you'll see I'm not really jumping. I'm just popping my heels up. But this little heel pop up helps contract and release the calf muscle and a little bit in that hamstring. Not a lot, but a little bit. And if you want to pull the heels back a little bit more, you'll get some more hamstring here. So this is going to help with the squat jumps. This is going to help with the burpees. Just a variety of things. And remember, you never have to jump for this class, or you can if you feel like you need to today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a squat to the toes. So squat, up to the toes, and up. Squeeze. Let's start engaging the glutes, okay? So we want to sit back, come up, and squeeze. My knees stay behind the toes or just after the toes, okay? I don't want to push forward like this. Watch the difference. I'm not doing this. Get that booty back. When I press back with my arms, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Okay, squeezing the shoulder blades together. 8, 7. Chest is up, chin is up. You feel fantastic. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it side to side. This nice little lunge here, side to side. Woo. I come up, slightly press forward. I'm not arching. And then I come down. Squeeze, down. I'm so glad that you can work out with me today. Hey, Melissa, I see you, girl. You've got it. You've got it. 4, 3, woo, I feel this. 2, and 1. Okay, turn to the side, please. We're going to take it up. Good. Warm up the calf a little bit more. This is a great little dynamic stretch for the calves, Achilles, tendon, even your feet. So let's just say you're not ready to stop, but you need a breather and you're starting to get a little tired, your muscles are getting tight. I would say spend one of the bells, one of the drill bells, doing this on each leg. So you can start here and then lift. And this is a great way to loosen up the front and the back side of the body. Your shoulders, yeah. Your upper and mid back. 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit. So take your feet only about 2 fists apart. Sit back lightly and then come up. And I'm pushing my tailbone back. Okay, the chest is not caving downwards. I'm just sitting back. Like there's a high bar stool behind me. Good. This is going to help start engaging the glute when I squeeze, but then this little dynamic stretch will help with the glute and low back warm up. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And let's switch. Ready? Take it up. Good. So those of you just joining, or if you jump in a few minutes, I would say make sure that you're tackling each exercise a little bit slower and with a little bit less range of motion. Warm up first, and then go ahead and give your all, okay? And it's not because you can't do it, it's because your muscles really need to be primed. I spend a lot of time warming up, rolling, getting things going before I work out, because then I can give 100%. Good. I'm going to start lifting up the back leg. I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to start our rounds. I hope you're feeling great today. I am. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so tailbone back, and it's a light sit. I'm not trying to really stretch out that hamstring. It's just a dynamic stretch. Pull back and lift. Tailbone back, and you can keep this front knee soft. It doesn't have to be straight. I'm softening it. I'm not locking it out. 3, 2, one more. Whew. Okay, shoulders back. We're going to start our timer, and we're going to hit it. We're going to have a blast today. All right, friends. 1 minute, 40 seconds. We've got this. Now, I'm going to warn you, the break time is short. We are working today. Working. And go. Okay. First one up, kick jack. So, my hamstrings are not that loose yet, so I'm going to kick low, okay? I'm kicking low. Hands up, ready? Kick, jack. Kick, jack. You keep going. I need to hear this buzzer. It's not that loud today. Get this going. There we go. That way I can remember and I can hear when he says 10 seconds, right? Up. Good. I'm just imagining that I'm kicking somebody. Well, I'm kicking at ankle level. I'm not a violent person. Good. Kick. And if you can go a little bit higher, let's just say you've already been up and moving around. You went for a walk. You know, you're already warmed up, primed. You can pick up a little bit higher. Good. But always go with what feels right. Let's say you don't want to jump. Knee, tap. Knee, you can do one side. And then you can switch your knee to tap to the other side. That's perfectly fine. Good. Now we're at the halfway mark. I'm going a little bit faster, not too much faster. Oh, boy. Let me put this kind of music on. I just want to dance. Oh, yeah. How you feel? Blood's pumping. I feel good. We're almost there, friends. And remember, you do not have to jump. You can even do a squat and a knee. Squat knee. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Next one is a travel squat and a lunge back. So I'll come over 2 or 3 times. Ready? Let's do 2. 1, 2. Either tap back or lunge back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a squat out to the side. 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out to the side. I'm pumping the arms, and bringing the arms forward like this is going to force me to engage my core. It's also going to engage the muscles in the shoulders and the back and chest because they're moving, yeah. And it's also going to raise up my heart rate. You know, so core and heart rate, those are the 2 things that I'm looking for here. One more. You do 4 or 5 lunges, doesn't matter. But this is a great way to add some core and to really pump up that heart rate. But it also does work the shoulders, the upper body a little bit, because as I move my arms through, I am squeezing. So when I come here, I squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I try to make this as active as I can. And let me tell you, these classes have helped me greatly greatly. They've made me so much stronger, have allowed me to do things I didn't think I could do just in my regular life, like outdoor stuff. It's amazing. You got it. Come on. You've got this, friends. Whew. Shake it out. Okay, next one. 8 knees, diagonal knees, 8 kicks. I'm telling you, lots of kicks today. Hands are here, here, or on the hips. Ready? And I'm going to set here, but I want my elbows up. By drawing those elbows upwards and tightening the tummy, I'm going to get a little bit more core action here. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the alternating knee. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kicks. My core is tight. Notice I'm not going like this, okay? My spine is tall, but I am holding my tummy firm, okay? And knees. One little trick to get a little bit more glute here. The leg that's down, when I pull this knee up, ready? This side squeezing. Ready? Squeeze. Now give me that kick, up. Same thing, that standing leg, I give it a little booty squeeze as I tighten on my core. Ready? Knees up, you got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, muscle engagement does not mean jerky movements. It doesn't mean that I have to fold over a lot to get the core activated. 2 more, 1 more, go, knees. It just means that I'm pulling in my belly button to kiss my spine, and I'm sewing my muscles in my abs together. Like if I have shoelaces on my ribs. Kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when he says 10, I'm just trying to increase my intensity. Doesn't have to be faster, it can just be stronger. Shake it out. Front back lunge, I'll start with a tap. Load and load. So for those of you with knee issues, I want you to slow this down, and I just want you to load the leg and load the leg. I want to feel the glute, the quad up here, okay, and then your hamstring and your core. If you want to take this to a lunge, short lunge forward, short lunge back. Good. You can also amp this up by pulling up the knee. And again, spine is tall, so you can vary this. If you're ready for an extra push, you can always do our classes with ankle weights, okay? I prefer that you do the classes with the ankle weights than a tension band. Sometimes switch. Load the leg first if you want, and then move into that lunge. What happens is those bands, sometimes if they're too tight, they don't allow for full range of motion. So you can't really open as much as you need to, come down as far, or they ride up. Or they're just not appropriate for all the exercises. But you know what? Those ankle weights are. You can use those ankle weights and they'll really power up that workout. Good. I want to focus on both strength and cardio. So I'm going at a pace where I really feel that load and that push. And all the while, using my core. Shake it out. Shuffle burpee. Woo! Oh my gosh. And then snap. Okay, first thing, shuffle down. 1, 2, 3. If you don't want a burpee, I want you to march in place. Okay? Burpee. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm really powering up that burpee. My arms are like the frame of a house. Watch the difference. I don't want to go like this. It's not a down dog. I want you down here and here, strong. And then come up. Do you have to do, full burpee? No. You can do tap backs. You can drop in place. Now with that shuffle, to really get the legs and the glutes, I want you down here when you shuffle. It's harder, but it's worth it. It's like a scoop. And you can step 1, 2, 3, burpee or plank. Step down into a plank, stay there for 10 to 15 seconds, then come back up. Oh my thighs. You guys are feeling it, friends. This workout's gonna take the entire hour, okay? So you'll have to hang, finish it out. Okay, we got this. Lunge kick. Catch your breath. I can tap and knees, or tap and tap. I'm gonna start here, then I'll level up. I'll come up and check my heart rate. I never checked this, but it's kind of nice, because then I can see where I'm at, challenge myself, or keep thinking. Of course, it's not accurate. Well, you can kick. This thing never tells me my true rate. The heart monitors are the ones that work a lot better. The chest straps, they go right in here. They're a lot more accurate. But this kind of helps me see where I'm going from time to time and where I'm at. I do it mainly for step count, for sleeping, counting my sleeping, checking the quality of my sleep, and then also, like, it reminds me to move. It always reminds me to move when I'm ready to take a break. And it also helps me, you know, stay active throughout the day, because that's important too. Even if you work out, you can't just work out and then you're gonna park it for 10 hours, okay? You have to keep moving. It can be chores, and it doesn't have to be continuous. Just even going down the block to get the mail, walking around the block, walking up and down the stairs, doing some laundry, all of those things count. Aside from the workout, friends, that's a whole different thing. To just be more active. Okay. Ready? Double corner jacks. I'm going to tap, tap. I'm squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze. You can tap or jack. You can stay low or you can stay up here. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. My mouth's not the time to drink water. Out. So I just raised my arms up a little bit more, and I kind of took them out a little bit. This is going to give me a little bit more shoulder. And tricep. 2, 2. Do you have to do this? No, remember your taps. Got it. Squeeze. Halfway, my friends. Knees stay soft, they're not locked out. You don't have to step wide, just be consistent. You can march it in place and do these arms. Remember, it's your workout. You can punch up. You're done with the triceps, punch up. It's just a double. Let's do it. Keep the knees out, toes out. Try not to keep the knees in like this. It's not my feet. Press your knees out. Oh my gosh. Here we go. 1 minute, 40 seconds of those. Okay, ready? Jab cross, 2 back kicks. 1 foot forward, 1 foot slightly to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back kick. Back kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Back. I'm going to turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toes down. Booty is up. Okay? It's right here. Watch the difference. I'm not doing this. See how my body rotates? I don't want that. You want to work your booty. Stay here. Kick. Kick. Can you kick lower? Yes. 1, 2. You can go slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do this. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say you don't want to go this fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap. Do a kick or a tap. This is fine, okay? As long as you're moving. As long as you're moving, you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do 5. I need to get on that other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can kick. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? We make it our own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick. Kick. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go at your own pace. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick. Kick. Oh, I like this one. Hands together. Elbows down. Not here. Down. Tummy tight. Switch. 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 So watch. Switch. 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 My core's tight. I'm not here. Up here. Chest is up. Now, there's your switch offs. You'd rather do a little bit more strength. Turn. Up. Turn. You can lunge or you can tap back. Please make this your own. Either here, and I do variations. So if I do variations, don't stop what you're doing. You keep going with the variation that speaks to you, and then change it if you need to. Elbows are down, arms are extended. Now slow it down. Whew. Pay attention, Cindy. Focus. I need my legs. I don't want to trip over it. I'm a busy woman. I need to stay busy. I'm really squeezing the core here. And notice I'm just clearing the leg and going to the corner. I'm not trying to do an exorcist twist, okay? Aubrey, you can do your favorite plyo lunges, girl. As long as you have your arms out here. Or you can reach them up like you always do in class. I love it. Oh, thank you, bud. Okay, oh boy. Okay, step up, back feet back. That'll change to hop. You can go up. Hey, back feet back. That's why I like this one. Up. Can you do a plyo squat? Yeah. You don't have to, but you can. Just make sure you're coming into your squat softly. Don't go down all the way. If you haven't done this before, and I'm going to show you. Ready? You can step and down and back. Step and down, back, or and down. I'm not focusing on how far I can go. I don't want to fall flat on my booty. I'm going with strength, and I'm going a little bit more lift with the core, and then landing. If I jump too far, it's a little tough on my back. That's all. My feet are hip distance apart, maybe a little bit more. And I'm focusing on keeping my arms up when I jump. That forces me to use that core. Woo! Okay. Oh, I like these. You can tap back warrior. You can hold on to something if you want to. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. My shoulders come down as the leg comes up. Notice the leg doesn't turn, okay? Or lunge. 1, 2, lift, 2. 1, 2, lift, 2. Be careful when you come back to that lunge. We want to keep the front leg loaded, okay? If you notice, when I lunge, my weight stays on that front leg. This back leg is here for balance and direction. Lift, lift, balance and stability. It's an assister here. Even though I'm squeezing, in the actual lunge, I'm not trying to put a lot of weight there. Either tap and lift or get on down. 1, 2, lift. One key about balance is hitting each point. So watch, ready? Stop, lunge. 1, 2, stop, load, lift. That's why I can balance, because I separate the movement. I can flow right into it, but if I stop for a moment, load it, and then lift, I have much better balance. And remember, hips point down. We don't want this one to creep open. Watch the difference. I don't want it to go like this, okay? I'm gonna do one more. 1, 2, lift, lift. Woo! Mountain climber. This is where we come down to the ground. You need your mat or a towel. Take your time, take your time. Okay, get down to the ground. I want the full time. Let's come down to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, plank, mountain climber, and then down dog. So, your plank can be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do mountain climbers. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Lift through the hips, push back. 6, 5, 4. Tighten up your tummy. 3, 2, keep your eyes on your thumbs, and 1, mountain climber. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I had some people mention they'd like to get some yoga, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how to fit in some of our power yoga moves into some of our classes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't have to do the down dog. You can hold your plank. Just keep your tummy in tight. Every time I lift, I imagine my tummy is crunching to my spine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay, next, core diagonal crunch. I love this one. Get down on your back. Okay, I'm going to cross one leg here, and then I'm going to crunch. I'm going to lift my foot up and crunch, or just hold here and squeeze your tummy. You do not have to lift up your shoulder blades that far. I just want a tiny squeeze. Pull your tummy in first, and then I just want you to squeeze, okay? Imagine that you have a roll of bubble wrap. You know my Amazon bubble wrap. I love that stuff. Okay, I have a roll of bubble wrap in between my ribs, going all the way from the sternum, the chest, all the way down past my belly button, okay? And I have that roll of bubble wrap. And when I come up and I squeeze, I'm just squeezing that bubble wrap. And switch. You can lift. And you know the little pillows, the air pillows that they send you from Amazon? Now imagine that you have one on your lower tummy and you're squeezing it with your thighs. I'm hoping these visuals help you, because these analogies help you visualize what you should be feeling. It really helps me, and I feel that it does help others engage more muscles. So here, bubble wrap in the ribs, and then the Amazon pillow, air pillow right here on my tummy, and I'm pushing it, all of it. done. Pikes. So just how you did that crunch, that's how we do the pike, okay? I'm going to show you the difference. You can be on your elbows. It's not booty up, okay? It's crunch. I give a little crunch to my tummy, then I flatten out. Crunch, flatten out. And I want to lift with the core. I'm trying real hard not to push too much with my elbows. It really needs to be a balance. I want to push slightly with my elbows as I'm pulling up with the core. So imagine there is a string that is on your belly button and it's going up through the spine to the ceiling. And somebody is pulling you up through your belly button, not through your tailbone. Can you do these on your knees? Yes. Up. So it's just a small squeeze. That's all I want you to do. Don't go for height. Go for your squeeze. And I want you to go nice and steady. Hold it, come down. Hold it, come down. You can totally do these against the wall. Ready? Squeeze. Squeeze. Okay? Or counter. You totally can. You don't have to do this the way I'm doing it. I try to pick exercises that have a variation for everybody. If you're sitting in a chair, squeeze your tummy. You can totally do this. One more. Star taps on your back. I'll show you the variation first. So hands here by your sides. I want you to scoop your pelvis under, pull your belly button in. So scoop your tailbone under, lightly pressure, low back into the floor, shoulder blades are down. You're gonna start here with the knee. If you're okay with this knee and you're maintaining this position, you can go to the next step. Hands up behind the head lightly. If you can maintain your spine neutral, a light press into the mat, tummy pulled in, engage, chin is up, chest is pulling upwards, and just a light contraction in the core, then you can move to the next one. Alternate and tap. I'm not worried about how high I'm going, okay? I'm just thinking of my stability and squeeze. So part of this is not like rocking side to side and falling over. It's having control. Next level. Or here. I prefer this. I don't really like to reach up because it bothers my neck. So like this, I'm really able to maintain my form and I'm really firing up the core and I don't feel anything in my neck here. I don't feel tension. And it's not because I'm pulling with my neck. That's just particular to me. My neck just flares up. So I just really watch angles, body positions. Up. Come on, let's start all over again, friends. Kick jacks. Ready? Kick, up. Kick, up. You can go squat, kick, squat, kick, squat. This is fine. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I want a little bit more power in the legs. I need to warm them up. I have a lot to do today. I did a lot of gardening yesterday. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, this is where I really felt our power, okay? From all of our classes. So I had to go get some potting soil, some plants, just a whole bunch of stuff. And these bags of potting soil, they're the 64 quart, which is, I think it's 56 pounds, 53 to 56 pounds. And they're about from here to my knee up to about here. So they cover about 3/4 of my body because I'm only 5'2". I measured myself. I thought I was like 5'3", but I'm not. I'm 5'2". So I'm petite, and I'm pretty narrow. So I took that sucker, and I squatted, and I picked it up, and And I was able to carry that, load that up into the truck. I was able to take the bags down and walk them all the way to my backyard. I was just so stoked because 56 pounds is almost half my weight. That's a lot. That's a lot to have to lift when you're petite, you know, and I never thought I could do it before, but I did it. So I was so proud. Okay, ready? Travel squat. 1, 2. It's all of these things that you just feel so proud about when you feel your body getting stronger. Go 2 and back. When we are cleaning out the garage, normally the larger boxes, you know, you have to think about your size. My shoulders aren't that wide, my arms aren't that long. A lot of the big boxes cover my whole body, so it's kind of hard for me to move around and hold out like this. I was able to do so much. Move couches, and I just really felt like we've been doing such a great job, and this has helped me greatly in my personal life. I really feel stronger, and like I don't have to ask for help for a lot of heavier items. Fantastic. And you know, you have to take into account, there are people who are taller than me, a little bit wider shoulder, wider hips, stronger legs. You have to think of relativity to your size, your weight, and that 56 pounds for me might feel like 70 pounds for somebody else. And we can get stronger, and we can do all of these things, friends. I was able to get down and pick up those heavy clay pots in my backyard. It was great. I felt so proud, and I just wanted to tell you because you've been a big reason for this. I really appreciate it. You keep me going more than you believe. Okay, ready? Shuffle burpee tight. 1, 2, 3. We're here for each other, right? We are. I'm here for you, you're here for me. That's how we do it. Now, I want you to load, scoot. Basically, I want you to burn. 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Now, my legs are burning, so I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3. What I don't want is my calves to get so tight. I don't want my quadriceps to get too tight, and then my hip flexors tighten up. Now, when you shuffle, squeeze your core too. Don't forget about your core. I always feel like a frog when I do these. Ready? Tighten your core. Come down, squat. Out, tighten your core. In, up. Don't give up, Cindy. Don't give up. Catch your breath. Lunge kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2. Or, like I said before, tap and squeeze your butt. 1, 2. Squeeze your core. 1, 2. I want to feel loading over my heel. Okay, so I'm descending on that heel, and I kick. Descend over that heel. Okay, I'm going to say hi to you. I know I'm supposed to be working out, but I can say hi too. Hey, friends. Hey! Leon, I'm so happy to see you. Woo. Up and kick. You can do this. Hey, welcome, Lynn. We've got this. Come on. Switch legs. Girl, I miss you. I miss our spin. That's the one thing I don't know what I'm gonna do when I go back. That spin class is gonna hurt. It's one thing to do this. It's a whole nother story to do spin. Ugh. And it's gonna be fun. Ugh. 1, 2. Ooh. Do you feel that power? Yes, you do. Come on. You can totally do this. You can raise up your arms so much. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go here. Ooh, I feel more core here. Come on, friends. You can do it. Or here. Yeah? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Double corner jacks. Ugh. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. I'm gonna switch this to a squat. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Get down. 4. Knees are out. Knees, toes out slightly to the side. One more. Ready? Jack. 1, 2, 2. Squeeze your arms. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it here. Squat. Hold your arms out if you can. Chin is up. Chest is out. Booty back. Okay, ready? 1, 2. You can do it, friends. That core is tight. 1 more. Hold it here. Squat. 1. You can do a double. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Woo! It's a little bit more of a burner than just that squat. 1, 2. I'm like, please, keep going. You can keep going. Come on. Okay. Jab cross, back kick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Back kick. Hips down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe down. You can do 1 kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, low kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 2. And I am touching the ground. I'm getting that power. Power. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep the toe down. And the heel up. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slight lean forward. I'm not coming down to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slight lean. Kick. Kick. My chest does not go lower than my hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's maybe like a 3-inch, 4-inch descent. So think a small amount. Switch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use that power in the core. I am turning my hips. Okay, you need to turn those hips. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I stay on the balls of my feet. Stay on the balls of your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like you're dancing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hoo-yah. Hoo-yah. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got this, friends. Come on. You can totally do this. If you're sitting in a chair on the couch, you can do 4 punches and then squeeze your tushy. Woo! Lunge twister. I'm going to start out with the tap, and then I'll pick it up. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, crunch, crunch, crunch. You can switch off faster. Chest is up. I always do this. No. Up. Pull that tummy in. You can slow down. Do a light plyo lunge or switch. And come down lower. Solid. So if you find that you're wobbly, I just want you to switch. Give it a little propulsion. Switch. Switch. And it's not a huge lunge back. It's a short lunge. I'm just coming down enough to drop that back knee a little bit. I'm going to slow down. 4. And I'm going to come down lower. I'm going to pick it up. When I go faster, I only go about yay far. I'm not going that far with this. You can also come up here. Ooh, maybe not, that's harder. I can do it. Just watching my knees, load and push. I don't want to go so fast that I feel pressure coming into the knee. You can also come back, 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 back. Okay, I'm going to step up squat, scoot back. Feet are wide, up. I love this one. My core is tight the whole time. Chin up, chest up. Try not to do this. I don't know what you're looking at. Don't look at your feet. Or give me a little hop up into a squat and back. Totally optional, friends. I'm not going that far. You've not done plyometrics before, jumps. I just want you to do that step up. Build yourself up to it, or stay in place. Ready? Hop, land, fast feet. It's not hop, fast feet. Hop, land, fast feet. Hop, land, or lift on the toes. Lift on the toes. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Okay. Shake it out. Lunge. Warrior 3. Okay. Short lunge. 1, 2. Lift. Or lift and keep your toe on the ground, but just squeeze your buns. 1, 2, or a double lift. 1, 2, watch. Tap, 2 lifts, tap, slide back. 1, 2, tap, 2 lifts, tap, down. Or come down more. But that entirely has to do with balance, okay? And also, definitely some hamstring flexibility. If your hamstrings, back or hips are tight, I don't want you to worry about how low you come down. I just want you to focus on the strength. Switch sides. So you can go here and just lift, keep the chest up, okay? Because coming down just a little bit more is going to stretch out that hamstring, and it's going to force you to kind of lean and get a little bit more stretch in the hip and lower part of your back. So I just want you to go with what feels good for you today. And 1, 2. My lifts are just that. They are lifts by squeezing my booty. I am not throwing my leg. I want to work. Lift, lift, no arching of the spine. My back is just flat, and I only lift my leg as high as my glutes will squeeze, okay? Mountain climber. Take your time. If your heart rate is still up too high, I want you to walk around, grab some water. Mountain climbers. Either on your knees, and then you can press back and up. Think of smaller movements on your knees. Ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide feet, flat down dog. Press, scoop your tummy. Kind of like a little pike, but it is a down dog. But I'm still up on the ball of the feet. 3. Press away. Knees. My hands are just outside my shoulders, okay? It's much better to do your down dog like that. So keep the feet and the hands wide. They're at about the same width. For me, my pinky is about 1 inch from the edge of the mat. Those of you that have wider shoulders or longer arms, you might come to the end of your mat. Squeeze. Squeeze. Mountain climber. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3. You can do it. 2, 1 more. Come on. Finish it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, on your back. Okay. Cross. Right here. Press your low back into the floor and just lightly lift your heel. Okay, or here. This is fine too. Okay, or hands behind. Low back is lightly pressing when I'm here. And then my tailbone just tucks. I'm not focused on how high I can go, okay? That's not what I'm aiming for. I'm not saying like, okay, Cindy, let's see how high you can lift your leg. No. What I'm doing is I'm thinking, how tight can I squeeze my tummy? And then wherever the knee and wherever the leg go, that's good. Now you can crunch and flatten out. One more. And switch. You can take as many breaks as you need. Just think of your squeeze. Keep the elbows wide. Lift through the chest. Don't worry about how high you come up. Think of the squeeze. My hips and my low back are pretty flexible. My low back, not my mid back, but my low back. My hamstrings, my glutes, they're pretty flexible. So I can lift my leg up a little bit higher and it doesn't bother my back. So you need to pick what works for you. Flip over, please, and let's do our little pikes. I'm here on my elbows, and I'm going to start on my knees. Pull your belly button up through your spine. Squeeze. So imagine that you're pulling those ribs a little bit tighter together, and you're pulling your belly button in. It is not a booty lift like this, okay? Please don't do that. Squeeze. I want you to bring the right in. Squeeze. Your feet, I prefer having my feet 1 fist apart. I don't like having them too wide because that really bothers my low back. So I prefer having kind of like my feet in line with my hips or just 1 fist apart. It is tougher to balance like that, but I'm okay with that. I've done these a lot, so I don't have to worry about the balance part. I worry more about how does my back feel when I do this. I can really squeeze tight and crunch, but if I open up here, I just feel my low back and my hip flexors more, but that's just me. You may not feel that. I feel that. So I'm going to pay attention to my body and go with the angle that feels best for me. You need to do the same all the time. There's not one way to do this. I'm not focusing on tailbone lift. Belly button coming up through the spine. One more. Star taps. Roll over. You're almost done. Did I forget anything? No, I think I did everything. Okay, ready? Low back pressing lightly into the ground. Scoop the pelvis under, tailbone tucked under just a little bit, belly button in. Hands flat on the ground, start here. 1, 2. I want you to always prep. I'm going to prep too. I'm prepping with you. Keep the belly button pulled, ready? In. Okay? I'm not forcing my low back into the ground. I'm just lightly pressing it down so that I feel it pretty much just kind of like my mat. I feel my mat on my low back. Now, I'm going to add the shoulders. If you feel good, add the shoulders. You don't have to cross over a lot. You can go just a little bit in. Or just hold here, or you can switch. I'm going to keep you going. You can do it. Come on, you're almost there. This is the last move, friends. We're going to work right through the bell for an additional 30 seconds, and then we'll stretch. I know you were going to like that. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can straighten out the legs more. You don't have to tap the ground, but again, remember, my low back is still pressing into the ground. My core is still tight. I'm not arching my spine. I don't feel any parts of my back or my neck lifting in a weird way. There's no strain. You're going to go 30 more seconds. Almost there. Almost there. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you did a great job. Okay. I just want you to take a nice deep breath in and out. Nice and easy. Just relax. Lightly turn your head to one side. Loosen up your fingers. Loosen up your toes. Look to the other side. Good. Good. And now let's just bring one knee into the chest. If you feel comfortable with this, extend your other leg down and let your foot relax. Just lay it out to the side, let it relax. And I'm either grabbing behind my thigh or I'm grabbing to my shin. But I prefer holding like this because then I can open the hamstring up a little bit more and I can pull back a little bit more and angle my knee out towards my shoulder and chest. So this just allows my hamstring to stay open, my calves to stay open, and then I can wiggle my foot. Slowly bring this foot to the ground, stay here and switch. Now go ahead and bring the other knee in and then extend this other side and let your foot just lay out there. Good, you got this. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the front back runners. I always forget something, right? Okay. Good. Okay, both feet on the ground, knees are bent. Hands are down on your mat or on the floor. And just shift the knees to one side. The objective is to keep the shoulder blades on the ground. But if that's too much for you, you can just stay in a position that's comfortable. One would be just to take both of your hands and hold them here on your side, on your hip. If that's a little too much of a strain for you, you can hold here. Slowly bring one knee, then the other knee, and switch. Oh, this side will look tighter for me today. Just hold. Oh, that feels great, friends. And slowly come back. Good. Bring both knees into the chest. And I just want you to feel a low back stretch, a little bit of a hamstring and glute stretch right in through here, right where your hamstring comes into the glutes. Low back, shoulders are relaxed, and slowly roll it up. Let's turn this baby down and let's stretch. Okay, so slowly make your way up. I hope you feel great. Woo. Never-ending sweat, right? Okay, so let's just stand here. Feet are wider than the hips, and I just want you to go side to side. Okay, just kind of loosen up a little bit. And now let's do some hip circles. Good. 4, 3, 2. That was a great workout. We're energized. We're ready to go. Other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, march it out. Just wide march. I just want you to loosen up your legs, your back, your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll just take this side up. And I want you to reach more than over. Okay, so reach up and then slightly lean over. It's not this. I'm not collapsing, okay? I'm lifting up and over. Keep the ear away from the shoulder. And then lightly come down and switch. Soften your knees. They shouldn't be locked out. Keep that arm nice and open. So pull your shoulder blade back just a little bit and open up this side. I'm not squeezing into my core here. I'm lifting. Good. Now come together and just take your feet out to about hip width apart, and then tuck your tailbone under and round your spine just a little bit. And then open, and it's a slight arch. It's not a big arch. Had a great workout today. You burned lots of calories. I'm very proud of you. And just remember, you can do this workout how you need to, okay? Let's loosen up the shoulders. So I take it across, right on the forearm, and just a light stretch. Light stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. And see, now we're ready to start the day. If you feel a little tired, take a break, shower. I got a shower. This is like, I sweat like crazy with this class. Chest open. And remember, all of these moves can be done at your own speed. You're not looking to go faster than anybody else. Just work your best for that day, okay? And I think that's really important to notate. Take your right heel back and take the foot all the way down. So put your heel on the floor, slightly forward. If I continue to think of how I did yesterday or the day before, my body and my mind and my energy may not be at that same level as I was at that day. So I need to work the best that I can today. And I also want you to think about what you need to do today, okay? So it's about feeling good and using your workouts to supplement and slowly switch. Many of us are not in the mode of like where we're competing for a sport or an event, or we're going into like a bodybuilding show, or we're going into powerlifting, where your exercise is honestly, when you're in that mode, you're in that zone, you're at that level, your exercise is first, okay? And then everything kind of fits around. We're weaving our workouts with our life. So I want you to do things the way that make you feel good. You're challenging yourself. Come in. Like press forward. You're giving your all, okay? You are giving your best effort, all right? But you're also taking into account what you have to do that day. Good. Tailbone back. So always give your best, but always have in your mind, flat back, tailbone up, and then round. Think about what you need to accomplish that day, what you did yesterday, what's coming tomorrow. Learn how to push, how far to push, how much to engage, what you need to do. These are the things that we have to think about. We can't just go all out and all crazy because you're going to sit down all day. What if you have to take care of kids? What if you have to homeschool? What if you have to take care of projects? What if you're an essential worker and you're on your feet for 12 hours for the next 3 days? Be smart with your workouts, okay? These are supplemental for your life, and just take into account what makes you feel right. I'll try to give as many variations as I can. Take your fingertips back here, and I just want you to open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I posted the schedule for this week. I added a kickbox, cardio and core. So instead of the bar, we're going to do like squats, lunges, like a lot of body weight stuff. But it's going to be kicking, boxing, and lower body stuff, and upper body and core. So you'll love it. It'll be fun. It's just a slight twist, but we like to keep things fresh. Take a nice deep breath in, my friends. I'm so proud of you. Take this down. Take it up and out. Woo! You're awesome. You're powerful. I'm so proud of you. My name is Cindy Santos. Until next time, friends. Thank you.